Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin and I am running for the king. I'm a part-time reseller and I resell out of this shed here in my backyard, and it's packed full of stuff I need to list. This video is all about things I've sold the last 4 days. We're going to go through a couple of days of sales, and so I can show you what's going out. I can talk about things going on with my reselling business and whatnot, and it's Q4, so things are going pretty well actually. So we're going to jump back. I'll see you there. How's it going, everybody? It is Tuesday. Today's the 14th of November, and yesterday was crazy busy for me. That was in my last video, but today has slowed down a little bit, but not like you ground to a halt or ground to a halt. Is that the word? I haven't stopped. It hasn't completely stopped. I have seven items on eBay going out and one on Mercari. I want to grab that one on Mercari first. It's one of those Zombie pins, and I haven't sold one of those in, I feel like, forever. I mean, I haven't bought a new one or listed one in forever either, but it's going to be right back here. Let me get the bucket out. So this thing used to be jam-packed, and it's still pretty full, but it's not crazy anymore. I'm looking for, it's this one. It's a Gremlins pin. It's number 501, and it's kind of Christmassy. It's got a wreath there. And this one sold on Mercari, $9.99 plus shipping. Let's move on to eBay. I'm back here at the same spot, but we're going to go to the box on the floor, or on the bottom shelf at least. I sold the last 2XL Iron Maiden shirt. It's this one right here. It's a reprint of the 1983 World Tour, and this one sold on offer $13, free shipping. I sold 2 stocking caps too. These are ones I've had listed for, well, more than a year, I think. I picked them up at a yard sale 2 summers ago, and they're right here in this box. So I picked these up at a yard sale. I think I paid $1/4 each. They're for Eigert Towing. They're exactly the same hat, and I think it's a towing company that either is or used to be out of Paducah. These are not going to Kentucky though, and I had a buyer send me an offer for $5 for one. I accepted because I've had it for so long. And then they sent me a message saying, hey, there's a second one. Would you do 5 and combined shipping? And I said, oh yeah. So these are going out 5 each. I'm going to combine shipping, refund the buyer back for anything overage that they paid. And these are finally going out. We're segueing again, sticking with hats. And I sold a trucker hat. It's up here. This one is Nationwide Auto Parts. It's just a snapback trucker. It's in pretty good shape. I think I sold it as used though. This one sold on offer for $4.49 plus shipping. I sold the second Housekeeping in Old Virginia book. It's down here, and it's right there. I sold the last one in my last video, I think. This one I received an offer last night, $5.75 plus medium L shipping. This one does have a little bit of wear. It has some little, discoloration at the top, but I have less than $1 into it, so I'm happy to see it sell so quick. A second ago, I had 1 CD to show you, but I did have a ka-ching that came through off camera, and so I have 2 now. They're both from that big buy. They're both in my drawers. Let me grab them. The first one is in drawer 5, and let's see if I can find it. It is right here. It is Loose Ends. Look how long. This one sold full asking price, $9.99 plus shipping. And in drawer 2 is this one, Jan and Dean's Golden Summer Days, Legendary Masked Surfers. And this one looked like it was a pretty interesting CD. It's one of the first ones I think I listed out of that buy, and this one also sold $9.99 plus shipping. So I said we had 7 on eBay when we started, and we added 1 with that second CD. So I've done 7. I have 1 more left. It's out of that private pick from a couple weeks ago, and well, it's one of those little signs. It's going to be in my bucket. Let's dig it out. I really hate to have stuff in the walkway, but this is the only place I have for it. We're looking for SP2. It's actually the second one I listed, I guess. Oh, it's right there. So this one is for Royal Copenhagen Porcelain. It's a dealer sign that you'd have on the counter if you had a store and you were selling Royal Copenhagen Porcelain. I think they made plates, but I'm not really sure. This one I had listed for a little bit more, but took an offer of $50 plus shipping. And so I'm not gonna complain with that, and I still have a bunch of them still to sell, though most are in the $10 to $20 range. This is one of the exceptions, and I'm going to pack it up very carefully so it makes it. And that's going to be it so far for the day. 9 going out, and if anything else comes in, of course, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Do you ever lie to yourself? You know, tell yourself you're going to do something and then not? Anyway, how's it going, everybody? It is Wednesday. It's the 15th of November. And, well, the lie is that those clothes I bought yesterday and said in my short that I published that I was going to get them up immediately, well, they're still sitting there. Partly that's because I have junk on my listing table and I need the full space because they're large shirts. And so that's what I told myself yesterday, at least. But, you know, instead of clearing off the table, I'm working on piles of books that I have that I got to get out of the way. They also got to get out of the way. So I'm going through books. I'm putting some in donate piles. I'm putting some in to be photographed piles so I can get them listed and get them out. But I'm just avoiding those shirts, let's be honest. Anyway, it's Wednesday. I have 2 items going out, which is not a lot, but we're going to pull them and I'm going to show you what they are. The first is one of those t-shirts. Another one of these Iron Maiden shirts is going out. This one is the first medium one, I think, that I've sold. And this one sold on offer, $10 free shipping. The other item is an ornament, and I would say Christmas ornament, but I really think it's an Easter ornament. But I just listed it as an ornament. It's in the blue tub. It is this Tigger in the garden. And so I say Easter ornament because, well, there's flowers. The box is purple. It doesn't say anything as far as Christmas or whatnot, but it can totally hang on a Christmas tree. Tigger can like flowers. There's flowers around Christmas if you go to the Southern Hemisphere, right? Anyway, this one is dated 1998. I picked this up, I think, at a yard sale. I don't think this was at the Cincinnati flea market. Anyway, sold on offer, $5 plus shipping. And that's it. That's all I have. The 2 items, they're super easy packers too. One's going to go in a poly bag, and the other's going to go in a 4x6x5 box, or that may fit in a 4x4x4 box. Whatever smallest box I have, it's going to fit in that. And I guess I'm going to walk to the post office because it's a nice day. I don't have a lot to carry. I got a bunch of books to photograph that I have drafts for, and hopefully I can clear out a space in the floor that I can put some of this, some of this junk, not necessarily these, but other stuff in the pile under that listing table so I can get it out of the way. I feel so cramped in here with all this, with all the junk. I gotta do something. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out there with me today and listening to me whine about me lying to myself. And I will see you tomorrow on Thursday. Hey everybody, today is Thursday. It is the 15th of November. I have 11 items going out, and which is pretty great. And I got, well, we're going to go pull them. I got 2 of those Iron Maiden shirts. Let's grab those first. These are continuing to sell, which is awesome. I have 2 larges going out, and I have 2 larges left, which is what my listing says. So that's good that I did the math right. They both sold on offers, one for $10 and one for $12.60, both free shipping. I sold another cookbook, and this one I listed just as really like an experiment. It is right here. And this is the O'Fallon Band Booster Secret Recipes. I got this at the same time as that St. Louis Cardinals cookbook that I sold last week. And well, O'Fallon's a big city, but I didn't know if this would actually sell or not. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping. I sold a DVD as well. This one is John Deere Day Movies DVD number 2. It's a bunch of 8 and 16 millimeter films, I believe, that's been transferred to DVD. I thought it was super interesting. I picked it up from a booth at a yard sale. It was a vendor area at a yard sale, and I paid $2, which is a lot for a DVD for me to spend, but it sold for $12 plus shipping. I got a couple CDs that I sold out of that big buy. One's in the drawers, one's back over there. I'm going to go both places. I'll be right back. These both sold today while I was working this morning. First up is Barbie Girl Single. This is still factory sealed from 1997, and this one sold $10.99 plus shipping. It still kills me that singles sell for that much, and I still have one more. So, well, if you're looking for a Barbie Girl single, it's right here. But anyway, one more to go on that one. And I also sold Sister Hazel. It's their self-titled album. This one sold $4.99 plus shipping. I sold a Craftsman tool I picked up at a yard sale. I think I paid $1 for it. It could have been 50 cents. It's brand new. It's right here in this tub behind me. And here it is. This is a multi-use strap wrench. And it's vintage Craftsman, still has the Kmart price tag on it, and made in England. So anyway, this was an interesting little tool. Like I said, I paid at most $1 for it. It sold $13.49 plus shipping. I do have a couple Christmas ornaments going out. One is one of these Linux ornaments. This one is the Yuletide rocking horse ornament, very similar to those ones I sold last week. This one sold on offer, $5 plus shipping. And then this one I picked up in Cincinnati. It's a Happy Birthday Jesus birthday cake ornament. It counts down, push the button, sings Happy Birthday. It was actually a little corroded. There was batteries in it that were old, but it cleaned up, works awesome, and not really worth a lot. Took an offer on this one, $2.99 plus shipping. We started with 10, and if you're doing the math in your head, I have 2 remaining. One is the biggest sale of the day, and one's the smallest. Let's do the smallest first. It's a keychain up here, and it's not a ukulele. It's one of these Rhino Records Summer of Love keychains. Got the peace sign on the back, and these don't sell for a lot, but I am in the profit already, and it's one listing, multiple quantities. This one sold for $2.99 plus shipping. The last and best item of the day is one of those porcelain sign plaque things. I'm looking for SP5, and so it's probably buried in here a bit. Somewhere? Oh, there it is. I'm not going to unwrap it. This is a Cibus. I sold a sec. This is the second one. I sold an earlier one before. This one sold $44.99 plus shipping. All those porcelain signs, plaques, display things, they're for dealers. I picked up a giant box of them at a private pick a couple weeks ago, and I sold 3. One sold for 40, one sold for 50, and this one sold for 45. So that's not too bad. I paid 50 for or 450 for the whole carload. So I'm getting close to breaking even, especially with those bigger ones. So, well, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me. I'm going to get this stuff packed up. I'm kind of in a rush because I got to get back to work, but I'll see you tomorrow on Friday. Hey everybody, today is Friday. It is the 16th of November, and we're less than a week now from Thanksgiving. So hopefully, well, Thanksgiving in the United States, and I'm excited. I have 2 days off the following week, so I'll have Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday off, which is going to be awesome. I'll probably be working in here and do other things, but I don't have to work at my desk for my full-time job back there, so that's awesome. Anyway, today I have 5 items going out, and the first 2, well, it's one order, but there's 2 listings they bought, 3 items. They're down here. I'm looking for LO7 and LO8. Ah, here they are. And these are Linux ornaments. Let me open one. These are from the 80s as well. These are the figurine ornaments, so they're a little different than the round ones I've sold. They're a little more 3-dimensional, and they're pretty nice. This one has Santa. The other set has a caroler and a drummer boy. There's 2. I put those 2 together. These sold together for $29.98 plus shipping. So I think Santa was $9.99 and the 2-pack was $19.99. So $10 a pop, almost, and they're going out. Now, I think I told you the other day that I was avoiding listing those shirts that I told myself I would list. I still haven't done that. And I was listing some books because, well, it was avoidance, I guess. But anyway, I listed some books and one sold. So it sold. It's going out today. It's hiding down here on my bottom shelf because that's where I had space for it. It is The Comet and the Steamboat, How History Came to Scapegoat the Working Class of Early Shawneetown, Illinois. And I think I picked this up at my library. It looks brand new. The cover's got a little bit of, well, it doesn't lay flat. So maybe it's been read, but it sure doesn't look like it. It is a local history book. And I didn't know too much about it. I just listed it. There was no other listings, so I just came up with the price. It sold for full asking price, $14.99 plus shipping. I'm always looking for digital and film cameras at yard sales and such, and I picked up a lot. It had one digital camera, one film camera, and some film. And the film camera was shot. It was gross. I wasn't even going to try to clean that one. The digital camera, I think, is in my death pile, but the film I listed. This here, it's 3 rolls of Kodak Ultramax 800, and there was 1 roll of 200, I think. I got them saran wrapped together that way. They stay together, so I didn't lose anything. I think I had it listed for $30. Received an offer yesterday, $24 plus shipping. I took it. These are going out, $24 plus shipping. I think I paid $5 for the bag of cameras and film, so in the profit already just from this. I'm going to go grab some CDs. Give me just a second. This came out of the big buy. These are all Tracy Bird CDs. So we have Self-Titled, Love Lessons, I'm from the country and greatest hits. So all factory sealed. These sold $15 plus shipping. I had it listed for $5 a piece. So I had it listed $19.99, I think. Received an offer. Happy to see these go out. And then the last item I have going out is this Barbie ornament. It is Barbie, a Cinderella doll. I would put this in that Barbie lot I sold last week, except I had this one listed already. I think I picked this up at a yard sale. I know I don't have more than $1 into it. And this one sold on Mercari just before I hit the play button or the record button when we started filming, and this sold for $4.50 plus shipping. So I have those 5 items going out. I got to get that packed up. I need to list this, but I need to list some items and get things going. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me the last 4 days. We're going to jump into the weekend. Hopefully I have a great weekend again. Hopefully if you're a reseller, you have a great weekend, or you had a great weekend, I guess, since you'll be watching this after the weekend. But I do appreciate you hanging out with me, giving me someone to talk to, share my journey with. I hope you have a great day. God bless. And I have 11 items. Blah, 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 blah.